Hi, and welcome to DVD Talk. We're going to have a special um, episode today, a special time. We're going to talk about ways to implement just wants and desires and actions through special controller devices that can be linked into just a tetrasphere of pictures and images and experiences. We're gonna talk to George. We're gonna talk to him about all sorts of fake places you can visit. Today, I'm dressed up as my very special character, favorite special character in all the digital realm. Is Marlo from Marlo Brothers, Super Marlo Brothers. He jumps on people and takes what he wants in the streets, and does whatever he wants, and that's why he's my favorite character. He doesn't take shit from nobody. Are you just as a character?
I am. I'm dressed as. I'm actually dressed as myself.
He's dressed up as George.
Yeah.
George is playing a role of George.
Yeah. Well, because I can make games about me.
George is
so I
a
can be
autobiographical game maker.
Yeah. So I can be my own favorite video game character.
He got upload webcam footage of himself and color footage together on ugame.com, and it's a way to make games of yourself.
Yeah.
So check out Ugame.
Ugame.com.
Is a dot. I think it's a dot game.
Yeah.
It's a ugame.game,
Yeah.
and you just pop it into your web browser and make games of yourself doing anything. Talk to me about this one. This is the largest game ever made.
Yeah.
This is very special. It has 64 different games you could play in it. You open up this bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you sort of dial in which game you want. There's 64 options. And you get a left and right control, left or right, and you can hit this to jump if it's a jumping game, or if it's a shooting game, you shoot it. And if you help me out, I can.
Yeah.
I could play the game.
You hold it like this, and
You put your
fingertips go in there.
It reads the capillaries of your fingers. It's the window to your soul, and you can close your eyes and you can.
Yeah, and you're in the
I'm gonna dial
game world right now.
Just a fun little Barbie game.
Yeah. As a side note, if you play the guitar, you'll actually want to use the other hand, because the calluses in your fingertips will.
See, I have a problem here. All I'm seeing is munchkins.
Oh, there's probably you probably have to blow the dust out of it.
Can you remove my finger? I can't even comprehend my fingers. Okay. Yeah. All right. If there's too much dust in the game, you get munchkins. Your game it'll come up with sprites that look like little munchkins.
Yeah, the game reads the dust like a machine language.
So you gotta make sure your machine's clear of dust.
Yeah.
Don't get it wet or anything.
And make sure you close this up, because you don't want
the games to get out.
Yeah.
And you don't want to eat anything after midnight if you're going to be playing, because the food it's not going to metabolize. It'll be interpreted in the game. You'll see all sorts of undigested food.
Yeah.
So it's very important. Do we have other games? We should talk about.
There's this one, this game.
It's a game. It has like an ornamental hat that you could just put on or take off depending on your
on the occasion,
your preferences.
Yeah.
This is a game that's about turtles.
Yeah, it's turtles in time. Actually,
it's an educational Richard Dawkins experience.
Yeah, this is a this is a one of the more intellectual games. It
teaches you about the way turtles evolved direct descendants from Japanese people.
Yeah, it's about evolution, really. It's the chain of life.
And you play through the sort of the missing link, and you run into dinosaurs.
You're fighting for the survival of your species.
And if you lose a game, then there's no Japanese people in the world, because Japanese people can't come from nothing. They can't just come from nothing at all. So it's a perfect game to show to a little kid. Just explain everything, the whole world, birds and bees and Japanese and turtles. Also a great game. That's one of the oldest games ever made. It was invented in the 50s. And check out this game. This is an analog game, a text-based adventure. It's only one button, but you don't press it until the end of the game. You have to.
What you do is you read it like a book.
You read it like a book.
The text.
At the end of a chapter, you have to think about your own life and apply principles to decisions that you make. And
the actually like playing of the game happens outside
in the real world.
It was really revolutionary because it broke the boundaries of the.
And most people don't like the game, but it's a really good game.
It's great. It's wonderful. And when you're done and you've made the decisions that you want to make, you just push the red button to